Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. First game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Allen going to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Allen. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is taken in at the 5. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And we knew that they tried to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to next-gen stats.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball to the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play-calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Danny Gray, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play action. Now Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Josh Allen, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Wilson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
14.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Taken in at the 22. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with it. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Thorne. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Here's Wilson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points.
I know he got that IG, bro.
You make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points.
He fucked the game up with the IG.
And probably say, we should have done better there.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Man, my op ducking me, man.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Yes.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Allen. This ball complete into the hands of Anderson across the middle. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 26 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, I got to sock a nigga.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Alert. Let's go. 14, run it. Alert. Push left.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I don't know.
Russell Wilson, his 6th touchdown of the season. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'll be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Allen getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Allen's throw is complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. That's going to be caught by Judy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Wow.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example.
Better learn Chinese, buddy.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
What?
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm eating right
take
now.
that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But
I thought y'all were going to be a little bit longer. My fault.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Allen off the play fake. And he'll find Hall. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A final shot before half for Allen. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Nigga Dylan Brooks really ass.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Why the fuck we all giving me so much grass with a little tiny bit of ranch, bitch?
The Browns are about to get started.
Ranches in there.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need
fuck do y'all give me so much grass with a little tiny bit of ranch fix? You supposed to automatically throw at least 2 ranches in there. How the fuck I'm supposed to go vegan if like, damn?
Right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive.
I don't
But
understand
maybe
y'all
cut into it a little bit as you just suggested.
Why the fuck do y'all give me so much grass with a little tiny bit of ranch fix? You supposed to automatically throw at least 2 ranches in there,
Charles, and
how
that's
the
really
fuck
a
I'm
big
supposed to go
reason that
vegan
they're
if like,
trailing right
damn?
now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week to try to take away the run game, make them one-dimensional.
Why the fuck do y'all give me so much grass with a little tiny bit of ranch fix?
To do
You
here,
supposed to automatically throw at least 2 ranches in there.
this is first and
How the
10
fuck I'm
right
supposed to
now.
go vegan if like, damn? Bro, let me ask y'all something. I don't understand y'all vegan dumb.
And they'll send the slot in motion
Why the
left.
fuck do y'all give me so much grass with a little tiny bit of ranch, bitch? You supposed to automatically throw at least 2 ranches in there. How the fuck I'm supposed to
First
go
and
vegan
10,
if like,
it's
damn?
Wilson.
Bro, I feel like
Down the middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line.
Big shot.
Now
Oh,
Wilson.
pull it up on the air there.
And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of.
Big shot. Pull it up on the air there.
That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Big shot to the back here. Oh, pull it up on the air there.
And he take it down here just shy of the 30.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very
Big
well
shot
because
to
of
the
the
back
drag
here.
route.
Oh,
And he
pull
ran
it
a
up
little
on the
shallow
air
than
there.
normal as he worked straight across the field.
That's
Just
one.
pushed behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and get any
Big shot
yardage.
to the back
And
here.
this is going to be
Oh,
another
pull
first
it
down
up on
as
the
they
air
make the
there.
tackle at the Broncos 14.
Big 40. Gives a big solid 40 right there. Transition. Big shot
The
to
red
the
zone
back here.
now. They'll
Oh,
look
it
to
pulled up
throw.
on the air there.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now it's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Again, Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field and brings up third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Wilson. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Draymond Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. York able to send this one through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly
Give me
well
that
in the
so
first half. They definitely need to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. First down. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
Come on,
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave.
Why would you say that about me?
3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
I didn't see
On
it.
play action.
I'm enjoying it.
Out quickly to Judy. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Allen. That's caught at the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're right on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A week later, mom and sleep. I was sick
of me.
My whole surrounding.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they will try again on second down. And this pass caught by Gray. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. He sets to fire deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Hey, hey.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by baiting the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing again here, Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know what?
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll try the option right here on 3rd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Boy, now some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start. And that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away. So all that was left for him to do was to try to keep it himself. But even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
And his kick here is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. He got in and got it done.
This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look and go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And these guys, sir, they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. What a finish in this one.